Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's or welcome back. It's 2 on Tuesday time, which is birthday cards, 2 birthday cards, usually using the same stamp set, and we're going to use garden birdhouses, which I promised someone I would do like 2 weeks ago. And also I'm going to be using the scallop contours dies, just this one. Well, actually that's not true, these two. I don't know, second and third largest, I guess, rectangles. And I'm using Misty Moonlight, which is a retiring in color, and the hand penned petals designer series paper for both, which is retiring also. And I've gone ahead and die cut, actually I already had this die cut, Misty Moonlight, and I did the next smaller size in basic white. And it's gonna just go something like this, and we're gonna create a scene on this part. Hopefully this will work. On the second card, I don't know how exactly I'm gonna do anything other than I'm using Blushing Bride. I have the same designer series paper, flipped the other way, and I think I'll use one of the doilies, which are good until June 30th while supplies last. They're part of the Heart and Home suite, but 2 of the colors in them are retiring, Misty Moonlight and Cinnamon Cider. So I'm going to use the Misty Moonlight one. I was originally thinking of using one turned upside down, but I'm not going to, so I'll put them somewhere else for the moment. And we'll put that aside, and I haven't decided yet exactly what I'm going to do with that. I also haven't decided if I'm going to use any ribbon, and I probably am. We have this pack of ribbon in the January to June mini called Cotton Ribbon Combo Pack, 5 yards each, and one of them is, you guessed it, Misty Moonlight, which is a retiring color. The other one is Petal Pink. But this, because there's a retiring color in here, it's not carrying over to the new annual catalog. So we'll use this, and that'll make it look more natural anyway. So let's stamp. Now, I need my memento. Let's see, we're going to need, the colors in this are Blushing Bride, Mint Macaron. Let's get that out for the green. I'm going to use Cinnamon Cider. I think I have that out already. Yes. And Misty Moonlight. We'll use Cinnamon Cider maybe for the birdhouse itself. And we're just going to put that over here. We're going to put Birthday Wishes up here, sort of in the middle. We're going to have some flowers here. And a little birdie over here. So I'm going to stamp the birdhouse first, and I will stamp it in, actually in memento. I'm going to put it down at the bottom, right at that dotted line, hopefully, right around there. Or maybe we'll color it in with Stampin' Blends instead. And I'm actually going to stamp the sentiment. I was going to do Misty Moonlight, but I'm thinking I'm just going to use a black for that as well. Maybe. Not sure I'm liking my black pad lately. Right about here. Okay. A little bit crooked, but I'm going to go with that. And then I think for the flowers and the bird, we will not use memento. And I guess I can put this away too. We'll leave that out for a minute. I might use that inside. Let's use, well, actually, let's use Misty Moonlight for the bird. I have birds going into my two birdhouses. I haven't seen them. They're too fast. I haven't seen them close enough to be able to see what kind of bird they are. I'm actually going to use, instead of mint macaron, I'm going to use just jade, which is a retiring color too, and it's okay if it's a little darker than this color. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to like that. Let me see. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. We're just creating a scene on the label. Maybe a little bit over here by this bird. So it looks like he's not standing in midair kind of thing. And let's see, was there anything else I wanted to put on there? Happy birthday, the bird. This is for the inside and the birdhouse. Alright, I think we're good. Now we just have to color and embellish and things like that. So let me get the cinnamon cider Stampin' blends for the birdhouse. What did I do with my card base? I moved it somewhere. Hang on, guys. Alright, I found it. So it's this. And we might put it off center a little bit. I feel like I need something else. Let me see if there's anything else in here. I could put another flower, but I don't think I want another flower. And let's see, we don't really have Blushing Bride. We can color some flowers yellow with Daffodil Delight. I think what's in the paper, it might be So Saffron. I have another idea too. And they have some in blue and mint macaron. We do have mint macaron, but that's kind of weird to have green flower. Let's use Flirty Flamingo, because we don't really have Blushing Bride in these markers. And then maybe Pale Papaya, because that's in the, I don't think it's in this sheet of paper, but it's in, and I'm just using the dark so that they show up fairly well. But I just want to see something real quick. You know, we have these beautiful little loose flower embellishments, I think, and there's some little ones in here. And maybe we could put some of them. Oh, that might be cute. Alright, I'm going to keep that in mind. We're not going to do that just yet. And then I'm going to use light. Actually, let me get out the Pale Papaya again and do this little bird's belly. And then I will get light Misty Moonlight. Color the rest of the little bird. And I think, oops, I think I'm gonna get black, the very dark black, and just the nib end, and just dot right there, so his eye shows up a little better. Okay, now let's do the birdhouse, dark and light. So let's do the outline. Some of these dots here. Now, this could be sitting in a field somewhere, you know. I'll use this at the bottom. Then I'm just gonna go over these lines here. Kind of make it a little monotone, actually. You could make the roof a different color if you wanted to. I'm not going to. We'll just make it all one. I don't know that I've kind of made a scene on a, well, I guess I sort of have in a smaller way, like a flower on a die cut piece like this. Are you looking forward to the new catalog? I know some of the people that sell Stampin' Up! Like me have already been shown. I'm going to put a little bit more of the green grassy stuff here. I might intermix a little bit of mint macaron and just jade. Let's do the mint macaron first. Why not have it go all the way across? And down. Because, you know, why not? This one must have fallen off its pole and it's sitting in a field. Let me get the just jade. All right, there we go. Well, one more just jade down here. All right, isn't that cute? Well, all you're seeing is kind of messy on my mat. All right, let me close these up. And let's assemble this. And actually, let's get another sheet of white to put on the inside and stamp our cinnamon before we put all the inks away. And this says, hope each moment of your day is as special as you. I guess I'll use just Misty Moonlight. I could use cinnamon cider, I suppose, but I like Misty Moonlight, and it's retiring. Well, cinnamon cider is too, and I like that too. Oh, that was weird. I didn't ink it up enough. Now I got ink on my block. There we go. By the way, Garden Greenhouses, I don't know if I said this, is carrying over. The hand-penned petals paper is not. The colors I'm using are not, except for mint macaron, that is. Alright, now let's assemble and figure out the bow. So we're going to glue that down and then pop that whole section up. Before I do that, I'm actually going to go ahead and glue this down. Now let me see. I think it goes like this. I don't think it really matters. Except that the pattern on the back goes a certain way. All right. Let's glue this down. If you hear strange noises in the background, it is not me. Sometimes it might be, but it's not. It's my cat kind of making a wheezy noise, which is starting to concern me just a little bit. Oh well. We'll just do that many. I think that should do it. Oops. Well, maybe we'll add one more since I got it stuck to my finger. I don't know. Right here. Who knows? All right. She is sitting in my jewelry making chair. Her name is Callie. I'm going to put this up a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and tie a bow and put it right down here. I really like this ribbon. I wish they would have carried it over. It's a really nice soft cottony ribbon, and it cuts well, and it lays flat, pretty flat. Pull that down just a little bit. We're going to stick that right here with a glue dot. So this Tuesday is sort of creating birthday cards on the fly with this set instead of having them prepared. And then we need some bling, and then we need to do the inside. Actually, let's glue this inside so I can put my glue away. Oh gosh, we'll save that for the second card. I do that quite often. This has to go this way. All right. And you know what? I think I changed my mind. I think I'm going to use just jade to stamp the sentiment inside for this one. All right, try this again. Oh, this is awful looking, isn't it? I have to clean that. It needs to soak in a sink for a while or something. All right. Now, if you wanted to, you could put a piece of the designer paper in here. You could also, what was I going to say? Stamp some more little birds or flowers or whatever. And, okay, let's put this inside. Yeah, I like that better than the blue because there's so much blue, you know, with the card base already. And now, let's figure out how we're going to attach some of these. We'll use pale papaya. Oops, stuck on me. We'll use, this is actually polished pink, but I think it's going to be okay. Let's see if we have another one of those. Yes. And pale papaya. Now I had used yellow, and I don't have yellow, so we'll use the purple anyway instead, even though there's not really purple, which is what is it, fresh freesia. Let's make an orange one there. I just have one purple. Actually, let's move that one up and put this one here. So my fingers are too fat for these. I don't know if I like that. I think I liked it better with the purple in the middle. Or maybe orange there, pink there, purple. Switching them around. Purple in the middle. That's how we're going to do it. It doesn't match what I colored, but that's going to be our wildflower mix, if you will. Now I'm going to have to try and curl up these little glue dots to put underneath them. You could use a dab of glue too. Instead, we'll see how this works. All right, and then we'll do this. And then we'll do the purple one. This is working. I'm just curling it up a little bit and then pushing the edges under as best I can. So that the glue doesn't show sticking out very well anyway. Alright, and then another little one. I think if you have fine tip glue, that would probably be a good idea, but you will have to let it dry in place somewhere. And then the last one. Now I think these embellishments are carrying over too, which is a good thing because I think I have a whole nother container of them. Okay. And they don't have to exactly match the colors in the background paper. The background paper is covered up quite a bit anyway. So there is card 1 using garden birdhouses. Something a little bit different with it though, I think. And I'd actually be inclined to maybe put something else up here, like a shinier, let me see. Something blingier. No. I have these retired gems. We could put some. I don't really want them on there. Oh. Maybe a couple of these blue gems. Oops. I have another purple I missed putting away. Maybe some of these blue gems that are retiring, they don't really match the Misty Moonlight exactly, but a couple of these little ones around might make it look more like sky. I don't know. It's a theory. Actually, we'll use maybe one large one and a couple small. Maybe a large one up here. And add a little more sparkle here in the middle. And because those other ones are part of the flowers, you know, how about that? These are retiring blue adhesive back gems. You can see I don't have a whole lot of them left, which is good because, you know. And then we have other new gems, blue gems that came out with the Oceans, the Wave set. So that is that one. It looks like that. And then the next one, let's see if we can figure out real quick. And then I actually am going to have to put you on pause and throw something in the oven and come back up and finish recording. Too much information. I don't need this. So I have Blushing Bride. I do have an extra white, but we're going to probably use that we already stamped. And this time, maybe we can stamp, let me see something. Maybe we'll stamp Birthday Wishes in here, but we need a different birdhouse. All right, I'm going to come back and I'll have a better plan here for you in a minute. See you soon. Okay, here's the plan. We're going to stamp a birdhouse and two little birds right on this doily, I think. But we're going to stamp Birthday Wishes on a separate piece of white, and we will put that down here like this, and maybe have some ribbon going across. We need some blue somewhere. And also I have this little leaf, and I thought maybe I'd go with the mint macaron again on the background first. In fact, let's just do that. Let's just try it, and if it doesn't work, I have a lot more of these. All right, and also let me get this, and this time I think I will stamp in Misty Moonlight, because instead of just Jade, because there's not really for the sentiment. So let me do that first. I didn't have these on blocks yet. Oops, my kitty's here. Hi, kitty. She's like, what are you doing? She wants me to go down and feed her dinner. That's what she wants, which I do have to pop something in the oven first too. I didn't get that done yet. Now let me see. I think, all right, let me stamp. We're gonna die cut that. I think that'll work. And then let me bring this in and put this here. I had this so that there's a little circle, and I'm going to put that right over one of the circles in the doily. Oh, but let me bring in mint macaron first. And go ahead and put some branches, leaves, just just like a background leaf. Maybe go in a couple different ways. Let me just see something. That might work. And then we'll have a bird here. Yeah, it'll be like it's coming out of the tree, the bird house. We'll actually stamp another couple up here, even though there's holes up there, right? Okay, one there. All right, good enough. A little something different, right? Now, where's my memento? We're going to stamp the birdhouse. I need it on a block, however. There we go. Let's see if I can stamp it over a hole. I didn't really get the bottom of that stamped good. Yeah, we'll color it. We will color it. We'll make it work. And then we're going to use the Misty Moonlight again to stamp the birds. Coming in for a landing. And where's the other little bird? Here he is. All right. Oops. Coming in to feed their little ones that are in there already, I guess. All right. Now, before I color those, I'm gonna pause again and go ahead and die cut that sentiment, get my dinner in the oven, and I will be back and we'll finish this up, okay? All right, see you in a minute. Okay everyone, I'm back, and what we're going to do is color this, and then I actually die cut this already. That's going to go here, but I decided I needed a little something behind this. I don't really know if I want this doily because there's too many holes, but I was thinking like an offset, you know, just a little background color there, something like that. Let me just get a piece of, I have a piece of Misty Moonlight. This is too wide, obviously. But I'm kind of thinking, I think what I'm going to do is cut this in half. Let me see. That's wide enough. So we'll cut just like a 2.5 inch strip off of this and put this on that, and that will give us a little, you know, make it show a little better, like that. Didn't quite go all the way across there, did it? And then this we'll have down here, and I think then the ribbon is actually going to go up here. Let me just tie a quick little bow, maybe quick little, maybe just a knot. I'm thinking just a little fake bow, because I don't want it to be super big, and it's going up at the top, up here, like this, like it's holding that on. That's what we're going to do for that. I got too much of that, but oh well. That's just going to go in there once we cover that. Alright, so let's get coloring, get this stuff out of the way, and start assembling this. So the first thing is we have to color, and I didn't get that stamped real good, so the first thing I'm going to do is use my black, basic black Stampin' Right marker and actually just touch that up a little. You know, it's made out of wood, right? So it's not going to be perfect. And I think we will do a different color house on it, roof on it this time. But we'll still use cinnamon cider for the base here. And what color do I want to use? I'm not sure I want to use blue because, and I'm going to also use pale papaya on their little birdie breasts again, but I'm going to use the dark this time. I think it'll show up better. And Misty Moonlight light for the little birds. And actually I'm going to bring that black marker back in and fix the eyes. Sorry, everything's right in front of me, so I have to reach across in front of you. Dot their eyes a little better there. And I think actually I changed my mind. I'm going to use cinnamon cider for the roof and the bottom and the ledge there, and then I'm going to make those panels maybe maybe, no, not mint. I guess we'll, maybe, we don't really have Blushing Bride. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So we're going to do the base. Maybe ivory. I think I'll use ivory. And we'll do the strips here, which could be really metal. I don't know. Oh, and up at the top for this part. No, the metal would be the little handle thing, right? Actually, I'm going to use the dark also for this little ledge for them to sit on. Okay. And then we'll color in the rest of the roof with this lighter cinnamon cider. Lighter cinnamon cider. And then, did I decide for the house? Ivory. Yes. Ivory. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, it's like a shade lighter, like weathered wood would be. I see I stamped one leaf over too far, but it's okay. Now the doilies are a little thinner and the color may be a little bit distorted from what it normally would be because you have the color on the other side of the doily coming through. All right. And then this is going to go up here, and I still have that one end too long. I really don't want it too long at all. Now they both look different. It looks like a bird. Let's put it like that because that looks like a bird flying, doesn't it? No, Deb, it doesn't. You're just strange. And that's okay. I'm strange. All right, let's assemble this. We're just going to put this down on our blushing bride. I think I like it better this way because more of the pink will be in the areas that show, since we have a pink background. Now this, I would definitely consider texturing. I just am kind of time constrained right at the moment and don't want to take the time to do that. But the Tasteful Textile embossing folder is retiring, just saying. So, you know, I think I'm actually going to glue this down too, because I'm going to have the bow here, and then this I can bump up here. And I may just color that edge with something too. So let's go ahead and maybe my glue will cooperate. I'm just going to kind of go over this like this, very lightly, because it's going to go through to the other side, but I need some around the edges, right? Put this over this way a little bit, just in case I need the birthday wishes to stay, you know, like that. Another thing that might look better, but again, I'm time constrained right now, is, oops, that didn't come off, is to put a Misty Moonlight and heat emboss the sentiment in white. But instead, we aren't going to do that, and that doesn't look quite like I wanted it to. So I just muck with that. My terminology, right? Just muck with it. All right. I guess I will just Misty Moonlight around the edge. Yeah. With the marker. And I'm going to use the brush end of the Stampin' Right marker. If you've seen the colors already, what do you think of them, the end colors? My order has not, well, as of 2 hours ago, oops, see. As of 2 hours ago, it did not ship yet, because, even though I placed it on April 1st, because they do all the priority packages first, so you're starting to see those who can afford that shipping getting their packages. My shipping without priority was $51, and I didn't want to pay another extra 20 or 30 more, or whatever it ended up being, for I'm gonna have to put a bling right there. And maybe we'll use those blue ones again. I think we will, actually. All right, let's get this on here. Actually, I'm going to bring in my cabinet here. It's kind of a mess. Where's my minis? I know you're in here, minis. Come here. I'm going to put 2 minis down in those corners because I don't want the corners to be saggy. There. Mini minis. So anyway, not complaining, just saying that y'all are going to see everything. So that's a question actually. When I get my pre-order, do you want to see it or doesn't it matter, since you probably already have seen most of it by the time I get mine. And that will go right there, and I'll put a gem on that little blip because I'm not going to restamp it. So let's get those blue gems up here again, and we'll just use those. And I think it'll be fine. Fine, fine, fine. In fact, we'll just use a big one right there. Little off-center there. Might look a little strange, but actually let's use another big one up here. And then we'll put a, let's go with 3 big ones. Okay, there we go. Birthday wishes, and then we have hope each special moment, hope every moment, each moment of your day is as special as you are. We'll glue that in, and then I'll bring the other card back, and I'll show you our 2 cards for 2 on Tuesday. Sorry I didn't get this up earlier, but it is what it is. It'll still be Tuesday with any luck with YouTube. All right, so we have 1 on Blushing Bride, stamping right on the doily, and those doilies, by the way, are called, I might have told you this already, Heart and Home doilies. They're in the January to June mini catalog. I believe they are still available. They're item 157956. And the ribbon is also in the mini catalog. It is the cotton ribbon combo pack, 5 yards each in Misty Moonlight and Petal Pink. And that's on page 43 of the mini. And then our stamp set, oops, I did it right. Okay, our stamp set for today is Garden Birdhouses, which is carrying over to the new annual, I forget what page. And also we use the scallop contours dies, excuse me. And we use the 2nd and 3rd to the largest, and then the smallest of the rectangles. I hope you enjoyed the cards today. Boy, that looks crooked, huh? Again, if you would like to order anything from me and you're in the United States, there's a link down below every video, and the host code is there as well for April. It changes at least once a month. Please use that host code with your order if you order online for any order under $150. It helps me get things like this or cardstock, you know, stuff like that. And sometimes prizes for people who order from me or order from me frequently. All right, everyone, take care. Have a great day. Let me know your thoughts on the cards and which one you like better. And who knows, you might just get it. All right, guys, bye for now.